What's going on, everyone? My name's James Akinelli, back with another video, and welcome back to Slay the Princess in what is the final episode, quite possibly at least. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You guys will have to see for yourselves. But either way, though, this is gonna be the episode where we get endings for this game. Um, yeah, obviously, if you guys didn't see in the last episode, I ended up splitting the a recording session into two because of how long it became. So that's why, you guys are seeing future me and not like present me, you know what I mean? Like, seeing future me, but now you guys are gonna see past me. I already know what's gonna happen. I already know everything. Yeah, everything that's gonna happen really. Um, but that being said, though, I mean that's all I want to really just communicate. This, because there wasn't really an intro in the other recording, except for like the beginning of part five. So I figured I'd just give it intro and everything else. That being said, though, I'm not gonna waste any more of your guys' time. Let's get right into it. And as the final fragment of the glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh, okay.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Yeah, I can. I'm not gonna lie. With how I did my choices and all that, I thought it killed me, and I was like, oh, you got the bad ending, and I would have not been happy. Oh man.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Miss you too. Uh,
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Hmm. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
I mean, I guess.
When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
So many stories you've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me? Talk this through. So many questions that need answers. That you want an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. You were always going to become this, and what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. I told you what was gonna happen when we reach this point. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. Hmm.
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Hmm.
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
That's not what I meant, though. Like, why do I have to make this decision? Right? I'm assuming that's what I was referring to. Why do I have to make this decision? Why can't you help or go and make a decision? I don't understand.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach. And you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
Interesting.
On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead and alive and dead all at once.
Barely here.
You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Okay. There's this vessel's statement directly. Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. Yeah, that's how the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. I won't engage with violence. What if I did this? If we hadn't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. We were self-destructive. Felt so good to finally win, even if it was going to cost me anything. Even if the journey was agony, the end gave the struggle meaning. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with this.
Were we self-destructive, or did the beauty of our dance reach beyond the shadow of death? It was lethality that made us what we were.
We kinda.
A shiver passes through you as unseen fingers dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return it. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours.
Oh yeah.
You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
Yeah, because you shared. I don't know why I said shard. Speak about life and death. Oh. This is legitimately. Okay. No redemption, there can be no sin. Wait, what? What is that supposed to mean? Without redemption, there can be no sin. I mean, I feel like there can be. There just wouldn't be a way to repent for it, right? Is that? I feel like that's what it'd be, if anything. I could be wrong though. Maybe I'm just not understanding correctly. If I know what you were, I would never would have freed you, and I would sacrifice everything for you again. I mean, that's what it is. So this would make sense.
And yet there is nothing left for you to sacrifice, so long as you accept me with open arms.
Next.
Your lover tries to stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
I'm in the perspective of the princess this whole time. I didn't even realize it.
But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you, forever and ever and ever, Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
I was blinded by emotion. We both know that. I want that feeling back. Feeling never left me.
Then there's no need for you to fight what we are. Whenever you're ready, we can leave together. Hand in loving hand.
I'm ready. I want to leave with you. Stop the fight early and surrender. I won't leave with you not until you see things from my perspective. Might as well keep going.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
My mass is mobbing you. There is no beginning to them, and there is no end.
And there is no
There's only
end.
the flood of
There
bodies.
is only the
In
flood
every
of
moment you
bodies.
hold every possible
In
sensation
every
at
moment
once,
you
and
hold
then you
every
hold them all
possible
again.
sensation at once.
And then you hold them all again. But in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything.
Right.
We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
To be everything at once is the same as being nothing at all. Why would either of us want that? To contain everything is to contain every evil alongside every good. Do we not shed the confines of our old selves and create? I didn't understand you then, but I think I understand you now. You seem in pain. I'm sorry for what I did to you. It's the only thing I could do.
Here is where words fail us. So long as we both exist, we will always be distinct. The only thing to fear is a reality without me.
Excuse me? Okay, that's where you're starting to lose me.
You are weightless, suspended in the gravity of an idea that threatens to consume you. And you are alone. A tiny island caught between the death of the old world and the birth of the new. But alone is not helpless.
Oh, hi.
When you were confronted with my vessel's apotheosis, you chose against all odds to defy me, to hold on to your inner self with all its flaws, even in the scorching light of my divinity.
Because you suck.
Without me, there are no externalities to resist, and it is struggle that carves meaning into consciousness.
I still defy you now. Miss, when that was you, you were consumed by your own ego.
But in the defiance, I have already won. There is no power without resistance. Our actions feed each other into something greater.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
Is it though? She is not happy with that statement. Okay. Okay. So one more thing I can explore, which is this.
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
You see, that doesn't even seem all that great either. right? Like, at the end of the day, I want life to be life. There's gonna be death, there's gonna be suffering. I mean, it's gonna have to, it's unfortunate that, but it will happen. I just think that's part of life. There's no reason to completely straight. I mean, yeah, you can go and say, you know, I could stop doing it, but realistically speaking, well, I guess for one, I don't even know how. Obviously, the world that they're talking about is vastly different than ours. But so I guess I gotta stop thinking in that vein. But at the same time, though, if what I'm thinking is true, then, and by that I mean like, because we, you know, tried to kill her, and then like, you know, we saw what happens with the world. It's just like, you know, I just don't know what the world will come to if, you know what I mean. Ready to go, but how do we leave? Wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? Let everything happen. Okay. For you, you specify my if you think you change me, that must be able to change you. I'm saving. I'm saving. Because there is stuff I can do, and I'd rather try to see as much of it as I can. You are cruel to yourself, and I can't let you exist. To fight for a better world, I'm so sorry. I can't let these things that happen. Can't let everything die.
Even now, you think you can destroy me. If it takes all of eternity to break your delusion, I will still break it.
You don't have to face her alone.
Hey. Which hero are you? You have no idea how good it is here. I can do this alone. Where's everyone else? How are you supposed to help me? All voices were allowed here. Oh, you died when I looked in the mirror.
I don't think that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either. But we can worry about all that later. You'll never be able to strike a decisive blow from out here. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
More detail.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Technically, yeah.
Do you need me to describe things?
I like that for all time say, just you me, did anyone else make it to the cabin? Is there... Well, obviously I knew.
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Yeah.
Fine.
Of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know I've already mentioned it, but if we want to see this through, we're going to need that blade.
Okay.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Enter the basement.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
We both know why you're here. You don't have to draw it out for my sake.
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. That sight brings me back. You're going to do it then, aren't you? You're really going to kill me.
Yep.
You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
No. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea if this is... Like, I'm sure... Nah. We're just gonna
So
say...
this is it then. Let's see this through.
So, That's how it is.
Yes.
Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Oh boy. You blink, and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melanical, oh my goodness. Whatever word. Again, it is 1 a.m. for me right now, so you know. Wait, that's just at the borders of your heart. Whatever actually brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged, and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroy a part of yourself, but the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
Yep. No, she's not. A small part of her is with us.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter. We don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
Leave. You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. And you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The path and the woods are outside are the empty canvas. But there is even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. Set yourself free. The eye of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confirming you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. And then the shattering, you are free, and before you lies the endless expansion of absolute reality, a new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and odorous cycle, I don't know what the word is, of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
Boo.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable.
Okay.
Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah? Yeah. We can do that.
And that's the end. Well, I think we might as well let these credits roll through or whatever. We are not ending this right here, though. I want to explore everything. I just clicked through this, I guess. Thank you so much for playing it. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hiding H. I mean, fair enough. Yeah. Explore, join the Discord, join the mailing list, subreddit, follow somewhere else. Play our other game. Our other game, huh? I think I know what that game is. That game may have been played before. And by before, I mean before this video came out. If not somehow, then it will be played hopefully soon. Either way though, we're returning to the main menu. We're loading it. So we slayed her, right? So we can leave. We can do this. than this as well. Might as well leave. How do we leave?
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Alright, free myself. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. Everything here except for her is you. Yeah. Yeah.
I love you.
Okay. Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Whoa. This is mesmerizing. You are free and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. Oh my goodness. I almost feel like I'm about to throw up here. Not because of how disgusting this is, it's just very weird. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been.
Yeah.
And just like it always will be.
Alright, it's the music. That's, you know. Alright, let's step into it. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist, and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Okay. So let's load it back up. There's this. I almost wonder if you get like different choices and all that, and if you pick like trying to leave and all that. I wonder if the universe that you guys create looks a little different. I'm not gonna try and explore that, but yeah, okay. And everything you can make me understand, but you keep dismissing mine.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Hi.
Apparently that's not true, but we can worry about it later.
Okay.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready? Then let's go.
This might be the last ending. I think there's possibly 3. 3 or 4. I think the 4th one, which is, you know, the last option that I wanted to pick, that was the one I was gonna pick. Yeah, we've seen all this. Okay. Yeah, sure, I guess.
The interior of the cabin, there's no mirror. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Alright.
That's probably for the best.
Then never mind, there is one more option. Okay.
Stairs.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing.
Yeah.
Only she didn't know us. And down we go.
Stairs.
We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really
Wait.
brings me back. You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Okay. I don't think I want to be a god. Aren't you the same as you are out there? Wait. I don't know. Alright, either way.
Honestly, me neither.
Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
That makes no sense. But at the same time, it does. I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out?
Okay.
What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Ooh.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Would resetting it do anything to help them, the people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to suffer and die?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you. And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
That's true. Obviously, I'm just going through pretty much every single one of these.
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
How do you know that things won't end worse? What if I make my way back here? I'm different. I hurt you, kill you, yeah.
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
You'd have to, okay.
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Any other way.
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
Sorry, I can't do that, Slay. Slay to be back to be.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
Rip. Alright.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah.
She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
Oh, man.
Hey, I love you.
And I'm dead.
Your Honor, you're here to slay
Wait,
her.
what? Alright, that is something I might need to explore later. Reloading this. Okay. This is the one I wanted to. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't. Alright. Last thing.
There is no something else.
Hmm.
This, what we are, is everything.
Right.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
So we're going to her,
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to... There's still a piece of me nestled close to where...
It's time to root.
She's relent... Then let's go.
Let's do this. Give this.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know why I
The
keep on
interior
thinking
of the
this.
cabin is, well, it's a cabin,
Well, like,
yeah?
I don't know.
There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think
Yeah.
you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Nah.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far.
Yes, let's do this. Last thing.
The stairs.
Hmm.
Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Now, with that being said, I guess I could have picked that other option and so led to this. Okay, that makes sense then.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like...
Interesting.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different. Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
That's the only option I have. What if we just leave? Interesting.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back.
My pleasure. Something like that. I was to hurt you.
The first time we met, I literally beat you to death with my bare hands. You don't have to apologize to me.
Did you? I don't remember that. Actually, no, I do remember that. Never mind.
But still, I appreciate it. And I hope you can also forgive me.
You know, when she puts it like that...
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit. Just like this cabin.
Are you the same as you out there?
I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
Which princess are you? You look like you did the first time we met. Is this really you?
I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real. But I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
Over here at the end of everything. Only tell me your name.
I never had one. And do not call me the Shifting Mound. It's too much.
That's fair.
But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that? And as for you, well, hero works for me.
Maybe fair.
But that's me. You know, I think I like that.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'd be singing a lot more if I wasn't tired. Because it's about 1:30 right now. About an hour and a half of recording for what could be 2 parts, which probably is 2 parts. I mean, it's pretty much about an hour and a half, so yeah. None of this is ever really fair for either of us.
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you.
Right. Hasn't been worth it. Yeah, sure. Okay. What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her.
Oh.
But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you. And like I said earlier, I don't really want to be her. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
Yeah, I don't want to be everything either, I'll be honest. Last option, what if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
Or take her in your hands, take her hand in yours. I don't know, but I've always wanted to leave with you. I just didn't like being the guide. I want to walk through that cabin door as we are, just you and me. Not knowing what it means is why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want to know this. Doesn't matter what happens or what it means. What matters is we're leaving together. That's all I've wanted. All I wanted, whatever.
I want that too.
I think I'm going to stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Are you okay to be alone? Thanks for everything. Are you sure you don't want to come?
Yeah, it wouldn't feel right, but I'll be okay.
Are you sure?
I don't think I'll be alone for long either. I'm sure I can find the others.
I don't know how that works, but okay. You lead and the princess follows, and together you leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, my goodness, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You see attention seize her. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this, yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside. You follow her confident steps.
This is it. I have no idea what it's going to be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
Oh boy. Alright, before I pick anything, I just want to say this right now. We are getting into dangerous area of a human female being with some type of bird creature. I just want to say that right now. If I haven't said it before. I'm just saying. I know this is just completely different word. It's just funny. It's funny. That's all it is.
It's something new. But whatever it is, we'll face it. Together.
And that's how it ends, huh? Interesting. Well then. Guess that's really it, isn't it? Hasn't this been a journey of all time right here? Now, in reality, I liked it a lot. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind playing more of this, but I'm not gonna, at least now, I'm not gonna play it for another ending or whatever, because I'm assuming that's all gonna be the same. What I do know, though, is they are going to update the game at some point. Maybe there's gonna be another ending or so. If there is, I might play it more, explore other avenues, and then, you know, see what happens. I am also going to explore what happens if you pick that certain ending, and if everything does just reset, or if there's actually more to it. Because if there's more to it, then, you know, there'll be more. But I'll let you guys know at some point if that's the case or not, either through another video for this or something else. But yeah. Either way, though, really like the game. One of the better games I've played in my life. I haven't played that many games, but I usually do play like a lot of sports games and all that, so, you know, not the best. But I really enjoyed it. I really did. Truth be told, I did, like, I think a lot of people know, I, you know, watch Markiplier videos, because, you know, I really like his content. He played this, so that's why I played this. But with how different everything is, I figured I'd give my shot at it. The only thing that I did the same as he did was saving the princess, like, the whole time. He tried to kill her, or he killed her once, then tried to kill her again as a ghost. I did not try to kill her again as a ghost. But everything else pretty much was roughly pretty much different. So, you know. For the most part, everything was different. I knew about this ending, though. I didn't completely remember one of them. I don't remember which one. I know he got another ending for something. But yeah, the other two endings that he didn't get, I obviously never knew. Either way though, yeah, no, that's gonna be it for this game. Before I start blabbering on too much. Yeah, no, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me out a ton. And also, please support the developer. And play this for yourself, you know? There's a lot of more there's so much more content in this game that I did not explore. So why not explore it for yourself? It's on Steam. So if you guys have a PC, please do so. Or please, yeah, please do so. I don't know if it's coming to console. I don't know if it's on console. I don't know if it will ever be on console. But if it's on console, you know, there's that too. I'm assuming it's not, at least yet. But either way though, yeah. Once again, this is gonna be it for this game, at least for now. But that being said, once again, everyone, thank you guys so much for watching. Alright, before anything actually ends off, I did try to look and see if there's anything more to this. Let's see what happens. And by let's see what happens, I guess what happens. Okay. Now there it goes. I didn't know there was gonna be more to it. There was a way to, if you guys don't know or remember, there is a way to pretty much skip dialogue like that you've seen before just by pressing tab instead of just always having to click. It just gives you everything that you've seen. But with that being said though, now everyone, thank you guys so much for watching for the last time. Have a great day, great night, whenever it is when you guys watch, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.